Yeah, so comprehensive sex ed, which you may also hear us referring to as CSE, it's actually not effective. So what they would hope to do would be to decrease teen pregnancies, to decrease STD rates, and decrease some other things like rates of forced sex, rates of sexual activity. Unfortunately, we find that this isn't actually happening. So our children are being forced into these lessons that are sexualizing them, harmful to them, teaching them an ideology that's not true, and it's not working. So it turns out the widest study that was done was through the Institute for Research and Evaluation, and that was Dr. Stan Weed and Irene Erickson. And they found that of 103 studies of comprehensive sex ed worldwide, only 6% found any evidence of effectiveness, whereas 16% found evidence of harm. And so effectiveness was defined as a decrease or increase, basically improvement in one of the key outcomes. So maybe like decreased teen pregnancies or something like that. That would be improvement. And it'd have to last a year because their programs are once a year. And it would also have to not cause harm on one of those key indicators. And then harmful effects would be, if it increased rates of forced sex or increased rates of STDs or teen pregnancies, that would be a harmful effect. So the programs that are being pushed in our schools, and now New York State is trying to mandate, are shown in the research to harm our children far more often than they help children. So there is a better way of doing this, and it's just unfortunate that the comprehensive sex ed model is being pushed right now when it turns out that it's actually not working to help our kids.
I think comment to put in there is, we're not opposed to sex education. I mean,
Right.
We believe that, kids need to understand how their biology works. The problem is that comprehensive sex ed is changing the way that kids are understanding their sexuality and sexual intimacy. And so it's really this idea that this comprehensive sex ed is taking this way too far, that it's age inappropriate, it's not appropriate for the school setting.